Hello everybody, how we doing? My name is Quantic Flux, and today we're going to be checking out a game called Deep Fringe. It just came out into early access on the 15th of January, so about, 4 or 5 days ago when this was recorded. And it's one that we covered before, last April as a matter of fact, on the channel, in demo form. This game is very neat. It's a post-apocalyptic strategy RPG. It's got interesting character progression, and I'm excited to be checking it out. I'm very curious what has changed since the last time we checked out the demo, so without further ado, why don't we head on into the campaign and see what's new. Incoming encrypted transmission. Source, Forge Master Flagship, Sequencer. Priority absolute, channel open. By the way, big thanks to the devs for sending this my way. Appreciate it. Consecrated one. Our war against the malcode biomass has reached critical overpressure. The heat in the gamma sector is spiraling out of control. We must open a flank to vent this pressure. The malforms are devouring the indigenous clusters there. Now those primitives face a binary choice: become a pile of rotting meat or be injected as fuel for the source flame. Those both sound like bad options. I command you insert into Gamma 9 immediately and link up with the warlord Millout. It's a hard to pronounce name. Wrest this territory from the maw of the malforms. Once the zone is sanitized, execute the reforging protocol on survivors. Do not need refugees, I need living components to plug into battle lines. Let their plied bodies form our outpost. This is giving me, they're piled bodies. This is giving me big freaking 40k vibes with how awful it is to exist in this world. The Prime Core gazes upon you, Consecrated One. Do not burn out. Move. Master Directive confirmed. Tactical objectives downloaded to your terminal. Alright. That maybe might be it. We do be downloading. Player round. Alright, there's a strong possibility that I probably should have done the tutorial, but we're gonna wing it. Powered punch. Flaming slag. Alright, we got some weird looking dudes over here. A larva swarm. We got a cyborgan. Plasm core. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm having a trouble scrolling the map here. I'm gonna go ahead and lock my mouse to my screen. There we go. Much easier now. Huge. Okay. I'm also getting some screen tearing here. I don't know if it's getting picked up on the recording here. Doesn't look like there's VSyncs to fix it. It does look like you're not seeing that though, so that's good. Okay. What am I looking at here? I should probably do some murders. These look like they could probably explode. Deal 16 damage to adjacent targets. In the scrap pit, this is hard currency, huh? A fuel drum? Can I, if I don't collect it, do I get to keep it? Alright, what are we doing with you, sir? That's an adjacency thing, which is going to make him explode if I do that. Powered punch will launch you backwards. What do you do, sir? An iron figure? Heated chainsaw? Acid grenade. Well, I tell you what, I like the idea of that. You're definitely going to explode. Although it's seeming like this might do enough damage to just kill. 12 damage. Okay, well, if I just move over here and then do this, you guys are going to die anyways, right? Get rocked, nerds. You got crushed as well. Okay. I see. There's stuff on the ceiling, looks like. Ah. That doesn't end your turn, huh? Okay. Pretty sick nasty, if you ask me. Don't need to reload. I can go over here and, like, beat up these guys, too. And it looks like they're directly under a thing. So I'm going to move over here and chainsaw these dudes. Get chainsawed, loser. Get rocked. Okay, huge. You're donezo. Dark fire, what do you do, sir? Nail bolt. Torch. Deploy torch. Adjacent two-tile enemies gain vulnerable, huh? I'm noticing a distinct lack of ranged cog horde, huh? Yeah, it looks like there's, like, no ranged units on my team. With the exception of the man with the plasma grenade. It does also seem like, though, that we're up on a thing. So they probably can't reach us super easily. I'm going to like walk right here with you. And with you, I'm going to walk right here. With you, I think I will just walk back here. And then end my turn. That seems fine. What? Why did you move so far? You lied to me. Okay, well, you are a dirty, filthy cheater, and I'm angry at you. I'm going to step here and punch you into your friend. Get punched, loser. And then I'm going to step here and punch you. Get rocked. Then I'm going to check the range of you. You don't seem to be able to reach, but now I'm concerned that you guys might be liars about how far you can reach. I see. I have to reload in order to use that again. Okay, I mean, that seems like a good idea, though. Porch. Vulnerable to. Is there a way I can, like, lock down? I'm pressing T. Huge. Damage taken by that number. That's not incredible, I have to be honest with you. I'm going to toss this right here. So you're taking more damage. I can heal an ally with this, huh? Lift lower target? Ah, yes, I forgot. You can play with the environment. Did forget that was a thing that you should be doing in the game. Okay. You apparently can't reach me. You also apparently can't reach me. You also apparently can't reach me. You probably can, I'm guessing, because I'm going to try and murder this guy. So I'm going to step here. And I'm going to weld ya. That was not great. I will be completely honest. I'm going to aim this over here so I don't murder my friends. Okay. What's happening now? Ah. It changed type. So now it's not doing an AoE. Okay. Well, I don't think I need to use the... Ah! You suck! Alright, run away. You, my friend? But you can reach from there? Am I stupid? It looks like it's... I see. Okay, it's range 3. Okay, I'm dumb. Whoops. Alright, huge. You're dead. And that's great. We love that for us. It says you still can't reach, but I don't know if I trust that. It seems to me that there's stuff here, but I have a feeling if I walk in here, I'm going to light on fire. Okay, good. I guess if I don't end my turn there, we're fine. You... go back. You also go back. Everyone just retreat a little bit. End our turn. Incubation. Ah, you're pooping out more enemies, huh? I don't appreciate that you're doing that. I wish you weren't doing that. Okay. This is range 1. That is correct. Okay, you guys are melee. I do think it's probably a smart idea to reload this bad boy, right? And then shoot a grenade. I see. The height difference is causing me problems. Also now realizing that I can't reach anymore, which is rough. Whoops. You apparently can't reach me. You apparently can't reach me. I don't know if I trust that. But, 6 plus 2. You have 12 health. That's not great. I'm gonna step here and... No, it doesn't actually do that much damage. I'm gonna step here and shoot ya. Good. And then shoot ya again. Huge. And I think I would like to see how height modification works, because I don't want this guy reaching me. Uh-oh. Can't go any further. You hate to see that. You really do. It's not a very damaging... I'm going to run away. Just going to run away a little bit. Don't mind me. And, gee, I don't know, man. Why don't you grab this and then leave a little bit? I think we're fine, man. I don't think they can reach us. You lied to me. Why do you keep lying about how far things can travel, dude? You definitely should be telling me accurate information about people's movement range. You're kind of upsetting me. You are on top of my thing, so surely you're vulnerable, right? Okay. You, sir? Gonna do a murder upon you. Surely you guys can handle that, right? You are terrible, man. Oops, crap. Oops, it's getting cut off the screen there. That should definitely be fixed. Something. Gonna grab this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, I can't move quite as far anymore. Ripperoonie. You claim to not be able to reach me. I don't know if I believe you anymore. The game's lying to me. Alright, and then I'm going to weld you up a little bit. Get welded. And then I'll just end my turn. Yeah, I confirm. Just decided not to move, huh? I guess maybe you really can't get up there. Ah! If you overheal, it gives shield. That's wacky and wild. I didn't realize that. Vault down, huh? What if I do this? Huge. Ow! Whoops. Turns out there's fall damage. Who'd have guessed? Alright, good job, everybody. We did it. We didn't do it? There's more? Oh, shit. Whoops. Iron Giants, the Copper Root Tribe begs for your sanctuary. Commander, these 3 protocols available. 1. Prioritize stronghold occupation. 2. Prioritize elimination of malforms. 3. Initiate immediate reforging. Assimilate tribal labor. Okay, so you're a bunch of people. And you're chilling. I mean, I think I should murder the malforms, right? And leave these dudes alone. I would love to be able to weld my dudes. Because I jumped off a cliff and they did not, they did not appreciate that. Alright, huge, big welding. You got shield. We love that for you. Everybody move up, please. What I don't know is if those dudes on the right are going to attack me. I feel like they should leave me alone because I didn't do anything to them. Okay. They didn't seem to move or anything, so I guess they're just waiting for me to decide whether or not to slaughter them. Gotta go over here. Lord of Black Peak, you have chosen combustion. In this moment, you are the ash of ember. We shall be unquenchable fuel. What? You want to be fuel? Why? Okay. Well, I'm going to get in here and start doing some murders. Don't mind me. What just happened? You teleported? And now I can't... now I can't aim my freaking cool thing. How dare you? How dare you teleport in front of me, you coward? Alright, we'll do a little fire lighting. Do a little murder over here. Gonna step back. Love to get that thing, but I'm not really sure what you guys are doing. Are you attacking me? Because if you're planning on attacking me, I think you have to tell me legally, you know? I mean, you're all gonna freaking rock my world over here. Uh-oh. Seems not good. What does your ability do? Height modification, and you got the healing with an 80% chance to give a shield. Okay. Well, I'm just going to get all my dudes as close as I possibly can over this way. And I hope that these guys on the right leave me alone. They seem to want to become fuel, and I'm not 100% sure what that means. You guys are very loud when you're moving. Jeez Louise. If you guys could stop... Holy crap! Wow. Looks like you've created a bottleneck over here, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna do that. The problem is I've created a fire situation. It seems like I could step on these with very little problem. And then do that. Okay, good stuff. We did huge murders, and that's pretty cool. I'm gonna run in here and heal my dude and hope that no one can reach me. I probably should have checked first, but I didn't. Uh-oh. Okay, I like that it tells you who is attacking what, though. I don't like that everyone's attacking my dude. That's gonna be problematic for me. Can't move anymore, Ripperoonie. What if I come over here? Brood nest. Vomiting? Sure, I hate vomiting. What if I punch this? Punch, loser? Did I... Okay, I've changed the target, at least. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to walk here and punch this. Huge. Okay, now no one can get by. You are attacking my man quite a bit, which is potentially not good. You coward. Get rocked. Holy, this guy's kind of strong. Okay, I mean, there's like a lot of dudes that are coming to attack me. What if I put down this flare? Maybe they'll enjoy attacking my flare instead of my man. Nope. They're pretty dead set on attacking my dude. Seems not good. Wow. Okay, you guys are on my side. You're not just going off to your deaths. That's pretty cool. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna do my best to save you guys. I don't think it's gonna happen, though, to be honest with you. I think you're screwed, my dude. Alright, let me do a little bit of this action. Then I'm gonna heal my man. Huge. Really wish you had more energy, guy, because I want this freaking this treasure. I can't reach it though. Okay, and then we're gonna come over here. I'm gonna attempt to help these gentlemen. Have some fire, you jerks. Okay, big huge. Then I'm gonna walk over to here and punch you. Okay, you got freaking obliterated. Huge. What the? These are wastewaters. You subtract attack, you acidify. I don't fully know what that means. But I have to imagine I gotta kill this plasma core, you know? Okay, we did that. Can I reach anything from here? Not even close to close. Alright, maybe I move back here, punch this out of the way. And then I got some cover over here. I don't know what you're doing. You guys are not going to attack me, right? Yeah, you seem to be on my side for now, at least. Alright, move here. Can you reach anything? Nope. Okay, well, I tell you what. In that case, I'm just going to move here and start shooting this thing. Nerd. And you, my friend, just move back here. You are going to chill right here, because... Wait, hold on. Can I vault down? Nope. It's too deep, I think. I'm going to stay here and try to raise this pit next turn so I can get that treasure. Sorry about the fire you guys just ran into. It's my bad. Wow, you guys kind of hurt, huh? Ouch. I see. You spawned some dudes to attack my man. Sorry about lighting you on fire. That's my bad. That's my bad, guys. Sorry about that. Okay. If I punch you, I'm a little worried that you're gonna fly into my dude and... Okay, stop doing that, man. I think we just focus on the spawner. Good. And then move out of the way. And you walk here and try to do a punch. Okay, you've punched them too far away, my friend. I don't think you can reach right now. So I'm not positive that that's true. I think I'd just like to chill right there. With you, I'm going to raise... I can't raise it? Okay, what if I lower platform? No? Why can't I get to this frickin' treasure? I desperately want it. Give me the treasure, please. What the heck, man? Unit falls... If a unit falls into the pit, it'll die immediately? My goodness, it's way too deep. It's way too deep. Okay, I feel like I shouldn't be next to pits that are instant death pits. I'm a little annoyed that your treasure's in there, my guy. Ouch, did you just attack me? Was I on fire? I don't think you guys would attack me. I think we're friends. I did keep kind of lighting you on fire a little bit, though, to be honest. You. Get rocked. You. I don't really want to go in the wastewater, so I'm just going to shoot you from here. Okay. Guess I'm going in the wastewater. You've chosen congestion from something. We will be unquenchable fuel. Malform threat neutralized. The monster is dead. Copper root kept its word. Shovel into the furnace. Since you crave combustion, Ember, you're going too fast. Commander, act scavenger. Fuel has no right to negotiate. I grabbed that before I died. I didn't see what that said. Consecrated 1, Gamma 9 assessment complete. Residual slag below threshold. Data confirms the attacks you face were merely sparks. You must locate the heat source. Epsilon 42, biomass readings in that sector are melting through critical thresholds. Warlord Malalt is fighting in isolation in that quadrant. New directive, merge your sequence with Purifier Tungsteel. Deploy immediately to Epsilon 42 and integrate into Milalt's warband. Operational command transfers to Milalt. Ew. Sorry, that was rude. You're hideous, though, and I don't like your face. Sorry. Coils preheated, Master. Ready to hammer. Okay, thanks, Tungsteel. Your joint mandate, locate the core threat and then extinguish it. Directive confirmed and uploaded. Tactical objective, reinforce Epsilon 42. Calculating optimal transit pipeline. Structural stability of the Gamma sector hinges on this operation. Execute. Alright, you're doing great. Mission reward, a bunch of stuff. I got a bunch of stuff, a whole bunch of stuff. Just like a lot of stuff. This guy looks cool. I see. So I got all the dudes that I didn't let die. I guess I'm going to have to turn them into frickin' into fuel. All right, let's go back to our base. And let's take a look at what we got going on here. That's probably going to be the next fight. Let's see. Our salvage can be sacrificed to the forge, helping the papal court forge more units and equipment. Okay, well, do you guys have any... Energy 4, Mag 1. You guys have any use outside of... Yeah, you seem to have use, so I'm not going to melt anything until I know what you do. That was what? Trading? Yeah, that was trading. Okay. Missions. Factory. The factory is in normal condition. Forge upgrade is available. Overdrive March. When Forge Assault is cast, convert every 2 of own energy into 1 temporary SZ. Restore SC after the skill ends. I don't know what that is. Fusion Conduction also restores HP. Ah, these are upgrades for this guy. I don't know what that is. Let me look at a unit I do understand. Wait. Huh. Tungsteel, you have a different thing. These guys have skill trees for the most part, and you have nothing. Great figure. Resting. I mean, obviously my iron guy is the best unit that I have. Resist arson and piercing damage, so I can stand and fire. That seems useful. Gain skill Death-Seeking Charge, -2, 4 damage. If target's SZ, size probably, is less than or greater than 3, Fend 1. I don't know what Fend is. Heated Chainsaw and Chainsaw Cleave, gain +1 splash. Scary. A lot of splash. Gains preheat if no EN is consumed this round. First skill next turn does +2 damage. That seems like a low amount of damage for not attacking for an entire round. Acid Grenade gains +1 splash. That's pretty good. An extra magazine is also huge. For every 10 HP lost, +6 energy and +1 magazine. Huge. Attacking more than 1 unit, deal true damage +0. I feel like that should be more than +0. Gains Reignite, resist death once, gains shield equal to maximum HP, cooldown 6 rounds. I mean, it seems like we got some pretty good options here. What I don't know is, do I get to go to both trees, you think? Resisting armor piercing sounds disgustingly good considering we can put shield on. I don't know if that's what armor is, though. Cap -6 for every 3 energy consumed, leap 1. So you just like jump really far. Don't know what Fend is, man, and I can't press T on this one to lock it down to find out what Fend is. Is there anything that I could do to make you more useful? Causing collision, nor climb, punch units further. Attacking more than one unit? I don't think you have the ability to do that, my friend. Usable once per battle. Restore HP equal to current shield. Deal 6 plus current shield damage to all enemies and adjacent. That's pretty sick. Shield at the start for every HP lost in combat. Sounds like I can make you pretty tanky. Wow, you're really cheap, huh? 1 shield after dealing damage to a unit. Okay, I like the idea of making you tanky. Let's see what you guys do, though, first. Torch range and sight +1. Immune to fall damage seems good. When no allies are within 1 adjacent tile, deal more true damage. Immune to collision. You guys are very expensive. And what do you do? I'd love to get you more frickin' energy. Okay, this seems incredibly useful, so I can actually do more than one thing per time. Welding distance up seems great, too. Weld healing effect on allies includes the target's defense. Nice. Okay, I like the idea of upgrading you, my friend. +1 LG damage for weld. I don't care about doing damage on you. I'm gonna upgrade this. It's an either or situation, turns out. Includes the target's defense, huh? I guess distance doesn't matter to me that much. Why can I not? I have to upgrade this again. Here's the problem, though. Making this cheaper doesn't actually matter because my weld still costs 4. Okay. Place 1 demolition pile on adjacent TN. Yeah, I need to know what these things are. There should be like tooltips that tell me, or at least it looks like they're tool-tippable maybe, but I can't hold on to, like, I can't freeze it like you can when you're in the combat mode. So I don't know what these are. On adjacent, I'm going to assume tile probably. Round N, the tile loses 1 stability, self-destructs after 2 rounds. I don't care about that. But adding greater than 3 shield on a target in 1 instance, target gains an additional +2 shield. That seems good. I'm going to switch to something else, though. I like the idea of making you tankier. Okay, so it's only the ones that are connected with a dealie like this that are exclusive. Magazine size, arson range. This one AoE for flaming slag. That seems good. I just like the idea of making you tankier, though, to be honest. Start of every round, gain 3 shield, makes you tanky as hell. 4 shield? My goodness. Alright, I can't afford any more upgrades for you. I don't even know what you are, sir. Can't afford that. I have to imagine I can't afford any more. I guess I can afford these. Causing collision, that doesn't really matter to me. And I have no idea. You require, like, crazy things I've never even seen before. Okay, that's good. We love that for us. Inventory verified. Deploy to 2 units for combat efficiency boost. Alright. Attack 2, attack 1, defense 2. What the... Do you just have as many of these as you want? Or... It's like maybe there's a limit of 4 items, but I don't know if there's, like, slots. What do you do? Ooh, there's set bonuses? That's awesome. I don't know what the set bonuses do. What is the skill Theo field? Definitely needs tooltips on everything. Liquid metal barrier. 18 more HP. Ooh, energy? Oh my god. Disgusting. It's telling me what the sets are. I can get climb +1 already. Oh my god, you were also part of the set? That's kind of disgusting. The energy's not actually helpful for you, unfortunately. But, like, we just buffed the crap out of you. Oh my god. And we gave you climb. Seems good. Seems good. Attack, defense, attack, attack. Critical. I'm going to give that to you, sir. You are an actual unit, huh? Guess I didn't realize that. You guys actually want to be turned into slag? I don't know what to do with you guys. You were the punching men. You are my Healy dudes. I just made it so you guys get a lot of shield, so I don't know that you need more defense. I'm gonna do this and this for now. I think I spent all my money. I did. 2,000 of the meta progress points? Are you crazy, bro? There's 0% chance I'm spending meta progress on garbage here. Okay, here's the problem. I don't know if these are useful. Buy more units? A mayhem cannon sounds pretty sick. Kai seems like a special unit. This looks like the thing. This looks like the thing that was here. Forge Assault is cat. I don't know what that is. Forge Workshop summons Fierce Minion instead of Cog Howard if adjacent. Furnace Link plus AoE 2. Forge Cannon's attacks gain Arson. You seem like you might have a Forge Cannon. I don't know. I guess I'll do this. Sure. And let me check back here really quick to see if that... It did. Okay, it did use that. That's scary because now I don't know... I don't know if you guys are actually trash. Because I didn't see anything special on the thing. I'm going to sell what seemed to be common things, but not anything else. Because I'm scared that they might be useful for upgrading stuff. Threat signals have been detected in all surrounding passages. The remaining cycle is at maximum value. This company needs to continue the task of activating the incineration points. Okay. Move to target. Allied units all lost. Unit cost 100. Select 5 units. Beat all enemies. Move to the target. Beat all enemies. They all seem to have the same rewards as far as I can tell. This is only 1 unit. Maybe I'm misunderstanding this. Tactical bandwidth restricted. Single unit insertion. Nope. Authorized to coordinate with local garrison. Hostile forces possess oversaturated long-range firepower. On this ice field, bombardment means not just damage, but terrain reshaping. Warning, ice strata integrity is critical. Highlands are prone to collapse. Shattered ice will liquefy into freezing rivers upon impact. Calculate every step. I gotta be honest with you, I think I'm gonna do this. This seems like a terrible idea. Ah. You give me units, and I can select 1 additional unit. I see. Well, I'm going to do that. I'm going to select my really good unit. And I think I'm good. I think I got this. I do have way too many units, though. I want to be very clear about that. I wonder if that means I can't use my awesome unit for other stuff soon. Because that would be problematic. Let's see, acid grenade. My acid grenade range, kinda huge. Kinda large. I'm gonna acid grenade you guys. Okay, it only hits you if I do that. Mistakes potentially are made. Especially since I'm messing with the terrain pretty hard. Okay. You, sir. You're doing great. Yeah, I did, in fact, destroy the terrain there a little bit. Don't you worry about that. Junked mech. Interesting. Kinetic shell, huh? You have a large amount of range. I don't know why you're not actually hitting multiple things. I gotta tell you, I need to get freaking... You're not the Torchman. Crap, man. It's not ideal. I thought you were the Torchman. I can't see anything, is the problem. Alright, I'm gonna explode you a little bit. Yeah, it's not hitting you. Explode you a little bit. I can't reach this guy for reasons unknown. I have killed everything else, though, and that's pretty cool. Grab that. Oh, my God! Uh-oh! Well, I'm already here, so... Can't... I see, I can't move that way. I'm gonna move back. I think mistakes may or may not have been made. Probably leaning towards the may have. I'm gonna weld you a little bit. Did that just say 20? It was oh my, I have so much defense, it's like fully healing me? That's crazy. I didn't make myself immune to fire, so I don't really want to stand at the fire. I'm just gonna stand here. Alright, bring it on, nerds. Oh my God. Sorry. Sorry about that. You're fine, you got shields. Okay. I'm gonna move here. And I'm gonna start doing some murders. You. Both of you. Get obliterated, you nerd. Well, hold on. Let me punch this guy. What's this look like? Not great. Alright, we're gonna punch to get some shields. That was terrible. Move over here. We're gonna step here. We're gonna heal our dude. You gotta reload, my friend. Alright. Can you reach anything? You can. Okay, I mean, you're freaking... Wow. Wow, your range is insane. Alright, screw you all. Get rocked, nerds. You, my friend, walk over here. Do a little of that. Do a little of this. Cover everything in fire. You start doing some murders. You are mortars of some sort, and I don't like that you exist. I don't know. I think I'd like to move back. You don't actually have that much health on this guy. Okay, well, sorry. Okay, I'm getting everybody killed. Oh my God. It's not ideal. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I tell you what I'm gonna do. I would like to have a second one of you, so I don't want you to die. I'm gonna reload you. I'm gonna explode. Well, you seem pretty safe from where you're at. I think you just start lobbing garbage over here to do some freaking huge murders. Keep doing your thing, my guy. Yeah, you do this. Get rocked. Run up here. Uh-oh. I'm realizing I'm kind of at the mercy of getting up here, which is pretty freaking terrible. I don't like my odds here, if I'm being honest. Move back. I'll stay where I am, I guess. I think I might have gotten my cool unit killed with this mission. Okay. Can I even get... I can't... No, I can't. Huge. Huge. Sir, I'm going to need you to stop doing what you're doing. You're pissing me off. One? Why are you so tanky? Holy shit, I'm screwed. All right. That's just a big old problem. Seems to me that the biggest problems here are the mortars. I'm gonna die. There's no freaking way that I'm living through this. Ooh boy. Can I can't get back. I can't get back up here. Uh-oh. All right. I guess go out with a bang, my friend. You did great. You did what you could. Nice try. Yeah. It's not going so hot. I'll tell you that much for free. I also think there's like a 0% chance we're getting any of our loot after this. Okay, that just made things so much worse for me. You really gotta try and kill these frickin' mortarmen. They're insane. Yeah, I don't know. Something seemed to, like, take a lot of frickin' damage. Okay, maybe there's hope for us after all. There's so much loot that I'm not going to be able to get, though, and it's very upsetting for me. Oh, God. Maybe there's not hope for us after all. Yeah, the Packer guys are, like, essentially immune to damage, it seems. I can't. Okay, you're still alive. That's why. It's like I can't get in there. Ooh, Lee. Oh my God. One. I'm screwed. I'm so dead. Holy crap. All right, dude. I'm gonna need you to really do a better job over here, if you wouldn't mind. Focus on the mortars, since they seem to be the big problem for me. Oh no! Wait, how are you floating, sir? What is happening over here? I'm not gonna question it. Okay. Huh? Let me tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna step here. I'm gonna use my flying man to do a little bit of this action. Can't reach. Can't reach anything. Not a good situation to be in. Can I reach? I can't reach you. Okay, I'm gonna move one to here. Get rocked. blasted a little bit. Light you on fire. Step here. Kill this man. It's all about damage mitigation, my friends. Reload. Okay, I was hoping that would do more. Don't kill my man, please. Ouch. Alright, it's going okay. Could be better. Could certainly be better. You guys are just not taking damage, huh? Holy crap. Why do you take such a small amount of damage, man? I think we're screwed, dude. I think we're in big trouble. It's like a waste. Here we go. Surely you're dead from the fire, right? I guess I shouldn't. Shouldn't risk trying to find out. You have any movement? You sure do. Alright, sir, I'm going to try and use you to get crates, since this has been a disaster. Whoa, I think you're going to die, my friend. It's certainly not ideal. I don't know what the game wants from me, though. I'm doing 0 damage to these freaking scrap mortars. Probably a reason I'm dealing 0 damage to them. What it is, I couldn't tell you. Okay. Can I would love to try and kill this guy. Seems to be a bigger problem. Rock nerd. I will say, I juiced up my man, and holy crap, was that a smart idea. He's going crazy with it. I think this guy's big dead. 0% chance he lives. Yep. Sorry, man. Nice try. Alright, it's all down to you, my friend. For what it's worth, though, I think you got it. I want to grab that a little bit when you get the heck out of the fire. This seems rarer than the other ones, so I'm going to make my way over here. I don't even know if the Packer does damage, to be honest. He does. Just a very small amount of it. Wow, I also do a very small amount of damage to you, too. Okay. Sir, if you could leave me alone. Stop doing what you're doing. I'd really appreciate that. I know I killed all your friends, but, like, you grow up. It seems like fire probably going to be what ultimately kills this guy, since we're doing, like, 1 freaking damage at a time. I was also wrong about the energy being helpful. It's kind of helpful. A little bit. Kind of. Sometimes. Because it alternates between 6 and 4 cost. Yeah, arson do be the key to our victory, I think. It's the only thing that's doing extra damage. I do wish you weren't... Yeah, on top of that. I also think it's funny that we're lighting water on fire. All right, sir. I've made a field of flames. Okay. You're going down. I will destroy you. And I will not feel bad about doing so. Because you attacked me a bunch. You're freaking rude if you ask me. Some may say that I came into your territory uninvited and started killing all your friends, but those people would be wrong. Probably. Probably they might be. You never know. Okay. I think I'm gonna have a hard time getting all these chests over here, to be honest with you. I will do my best, though. The problem is I don't... I guess I just go right here. It seems like it takes more movement to initially get into the water, but maybe once you're in it, you don't have to worry about it so much. Alright, you sir? Don't light that on fire, please. Okay, great. Wonderful. Hop in there, get that. Okay, never mind. It does in fact cost a bunch of movement to move in water. Okay, you're an idiot. You're sitting in my fire. I'm gonna make the greedy decision to try and get more of these. Don't tell anyone. Oh, burn alive, sir. Okay, you're in the water now too, huh? If I light you on fire, I'm not gonna be able to get all the loot. And I'm kind of greedy over here, so I'm just gonna gonna collect all my loot. All my friends died for this, so you know, I might as well get the loot. 2 movement to get there, okay. Alright, you're dead. Nerd. Stand in the fire. Get arsonated. Easy dub, not even close. Oh god, please don't tell me there's more. Okay, I was gonna say, holy crap. Alright, I got all my friends killed. Sometimes that happens. I got a bunch of stuff. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like anything in here is part of the part of a set or anything. Wild Brains. Hey Kai, I know that name. Singularity Confinement Field. This thing was necessary to buy Kai, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it looks like you probably get to keep all the units that live. So getting all the people killed is not ideal. Certainly not ideal. Wonder why items and modules are locked. EP plus 2, energy plus 6 seems really good. Yeah, I don't like the idea of you. Increasing size is pretty funny. It's more about the HP that I'm losing that I don't really like. When using this bow is either mentally ill or willing to get dirty. Okay. I mean, I don't know. Dual drums. I see. Buying these things requires components that I've been selling for money. Whoops. Whoopsie-doo. I can get this thing. Oh, I can sell units, huh? Interesting. I guess I probably should not be selling all my garbage. Because it's not actually garbage. It seems pretty necessary for buying things. I could get this cool engine. It seems really good, to be honest with you. 2 more AP and 6 more energy is freaking crazy on the healing men. I'm gonna buy it. Don't tell anyone. Okay, let me go to my factory. Healing man? Oops, that's not where I wanted to go. How did I... Here it is. Healing man, have this. Why do you take up 3 spots? That doesn't seem to be indicated anywhere. It should be, for sure. It should be, for sure. And what's the boron carbide plating? Boron carbide plating, huh? Do you happen to have that in stock, my friend? No. Nope. Okay, that's fine. Okay. I mean, considering how awesome this guy is, I feel like I should probably level him up, huh? I gotta be honest, I don't really care about this dash. I'd rather be immune to fire and also armor piercing. Seems useful to me. I see. That is unfortunate. You cut me off from entire build. Ripperoonie, huh? Desperate charge seems pretty disgusting, though. More splash on that seems insanely dangerous. And +1 shield at the start. At the next round start for every HP. Yeah, I mean, you seem to get tankier and tankier, my guy. I still don't know what freight figures are or if they even do anything, though. And I don't think this did anything. I think probably because I didn't have that unit in. You are very expensive to upgrade, and I can see why, because you're stupid, disgusting good. Holy crap, you're expensive. I mean, this guy's like my awesome unit, though, so, I mean, I feel like leveling him up seems like a smart idea. Yeah, I like the idea of making you tanky, my friend. You also take up 3 units. Or 3 spots, I should say. I don't know what determines that. I do think taking away 9 HP on any of my units that have barely double-digit EXP seems like a terrible idea. So, they're going to go ahead and not do that. On you, I could see that being pretty good, though. I don't know what your abilities are, though. I'm going to do it. Everybody have some of these. Don't really need you to have more attack there, guy. Okay, well, that mission was a disaster, to be honest with you. Beat all enemies. I think that's where I'm going to call it for today's video, but the game's very cool. I like the, I'm very much enjoying the meta progress system. And I like that the combats are so... The combats are so meant to be challenging that you get all of the units that are left over, I think. Which is pretty interesting, because I have like 1,000 of these dudes, and I think they're literally worthless, right? Because I can't upgrade them. I guess I could toss them in for fun as meat fodder, I guess. I'm not really sure. It seems to me like they told me they wanted to be incinerated, and I probably should incinerate them. I could see the Packers being semi-useful for, like, they don't have an attack, but they could just sit there taking hits. The rest of these guys, though, seem freaking kind of bad. And I can't upgrade them with meta progress. So I guess probably I should be selling them. I feel bad tossing like literal people into incinerators, though, so I'm not going to do that. But it is interesting that you kind of just amass a giant freaking army over time by doing missions. I really wish I could have gotten that freaking ranged Explodo Man, because that would have been incredibly helpful. And a second one of my main die that's really good, that would have been crazy too. I guess you're limited by the amount of units you could send though, so like you can't just take all of your busted units every time, it seems. Move to target, allied units all lost. It seems like these mean things, which I don't fully understand what they are. The main feedback I can give is that there needs to be more tooltips, like everywhere. Like, I should be able to hover this and see what this means, because it makes it so I can choose what I should be doing much more easily. This is obviously a conversation of some sort, although maybe this is a conversation. Now I'm not sure. But I've seen that throughout the game, especially on like items and abilities and stuff. I also don't know. I guess I kind of figured out that some of these items, like this requires a current. Oh crap! This is part of the set. Shit, man. Like I could have bought this, for example, if I had this common garbage that I sold earlier. So I don't know. I guess everything has a use. It should probably say that somewhere, but I could have a full ass set for my main dude if I had not sold all this garbage by buying this. And then on the items themselves, like they say things that I don't understand. I guess not items. We were seeing things that looked like tooltips. It was in the factory. We're seeing things that look like this, for example. I know what EN and HP is at this point, but being able to figure out, like, this is size probably, energy. For the less straightforward ones, you should definitely be able to like hover over this and see what the heck it means. And they know that they should do that, the devs that is, because in combat you could press T to lock a tooltip. So it should be the same way here, or it should just show you like what these things mean, you know? Stability, for example. I have no idea what stability is. My guess is that it makes it so that the tile can take more damage, but I don't know. Defense, I can guess at what it does for you, but I don't fully know. So just more information about what keywords mean would be very helpful. But I did like what I saw. I think the game is very cool. I like that the campaign kind of just has you gathering more and more forces and then kind of finding items to upgrade. I made this guy a freaking monster. Holy crap. I could have had a mortar guy if I had played better, or maybe if I had done that mission later and I had a stronger unit, that would have been good. Like a ranged unit. Like if I had gotten a different ranged unit first and then gone to that mission after having buffed it up a ton, that probably would have gone a lot better, because it seemed like I didn't have any armor piercing, and maybe that's why I wasn't doing any freaking damage. But maybe I could have gotten a bunch more units, and then maybe I could have sold the units for more meta progress. So a lot of decisions to be made. I think the number one cool thing for me is the meta progress tree for your units. I think it's really neat that you're making decisions for entire subsects of units, and I'm sure there's a bunch more in the game besides what we see here. But I like that I was able to make these guys like tanky. And I think it's cool. I think it's cool that you're speccing entire categories of units into things. Like, especially I think it's neat that you have these choices that you're making here. The only problem I'm seeing here is that, I mean, that's really busted. I was going to say, it does make it kind of hard to want to choose. Like, for example, in this tree here, it looks like these two don't lead to anything, but if I pick this, I'm stuck. I've made it so I can only get 2 skills in this entire tree. Whereas if I pick here, I go 1, 2, 3. I guess it's not that huge of a difference. It is interesting that you're locking off a bunch of options, though, and I think that's cool. Makes it fun to... it makes it feel like your units are more customized than I would say in other games. Anyways, I've been rambling forever. I think the game is neat. The storyline feels very Grimdark, feels 40k E to me, which I like. I like the art. I think it's neat and weird and cool. Like I said, I like the customization. I think that's fun. I like that you can collect units throughout your runs. It definitely makes it feel like your units are expendable. And yeah, cool game overall. I encourage you to check it out. I'll put a link in the description below so you can do exactly that. Wishlist the game if you're interested, because it helps out devs a lot. And if you'd like to help me out a lot, I'd appreciate it greatly if you left a comment and or a like on the video. Helps out a ton on a channel of this size, especially during January when views are just disgustingly low. It's rough out there right now, guys. So if you want to help the channel, boosting engagement by comments and likes is super helpful and appreciated. If you'd like to see more from me, my name's Quantic Flux. I check out primarily indie games with the focus on roguelikes, but I do mix it up occasionally. And I try to do a daily video, although I haven't been super consistent lately, but I'm trying to get back into it. So if you'd like to see more from me, I'd be happy to have you subscribed. Thank you very much for your time. I truly do appreciate it, and I hope I see you in the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.